Well, hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. Today is Tuesday and I'm on the way home from work. It's really cloudy today. It's supposed to rain and it's been drizzling a little bit off and on for a little while. And I had to leave on time today and run by the store to pick up a few things for something that we're going to be doing tomorrow at work. So I'm having to go home a way I don't normally go home, and I am expecting to hit a lot of traffic because I have to get onto a highway that I don't usually have to get onto anymore, and it always backs up. They are working on it. They're widening it. Kind of like it seems like it's happening everywhere, no matter where you live anymore. There are just so many people that it's like wherever you live, there's just, the roads are just packed with people. I don't know, where a lot of you live, but I live in Texas, and particularly I live about, if there was no traffic, I live about 20 minutes outside of the Dallas area. But with traffic, yeah, it's never 20 minutes. And I really don't go into downtown Dallas for anything anymore. Very rarely do I go that way, and especially since, this past year with everything being shut down and everything. My husband used to work down there every single day in the middle of downtown Dallas. And talk about a stressful situation that was. So when everything shut down, he ended up actually going ahead and pretty much retiring, and now he collects Social Security, so he doesn't have to deal with that drive every day anymore. But anyway, I am just kind of on here just for a little chat and kind of a check-in, and just to tell you all, I don't know, some of you may have watched my video a couple of days ago that I had said that we were kind of going through a stressful situation with our family, and just some personal stuff that I can't really go into exactly what it is, but just suffice it to say that it was something that is, we all go through things in our lives that are difficult. I know many of you that are watching this, if you're not going through something right now, you have in the past or you will in the future, and just so many people dealing with stressful and difficult things and heartbreaking things. And so I know some of you that watched my video, I had asked that if you do believe in prayer, that you would just put an unspoken prayer for me on your prayer list. And I wanted you to know that things have improved, or at least I feel like that it's something that we're dealing with, that the prayers are definitely felt. And so I wanted to thank everybody that prays, for others that are going through things, and especially when it's an unspoken prayer request. I mean, a lot of times, I know for me, if it's an unspoken prayer request, I will pray, but it's like I always feel like, I hope I'm, really putting up a prayer for them that's meaningful. It's a little harder, I think, when you don't know exactly the situation, but I very much appreciate anytime somebody prays for me. And so I wanted y'all to know that I appreciated that. So, and also anytime, those of you that leave me comments, anytime that you have a situation that you're maybe dealing with, whatever, I know a lot of us we're moms, we're wives, we're sisters, we're daughters, we all have many loved ones in our lives, and even friends too. And if you ever have a situation, just whatever it is, that you need prayer, please know I'm a praying person, and you can put in the comments, I would appreciate you praying for me. You don't have to tell me what it is. You can just say, hey, I need prayer. If you want to be specific, you can do that too. And I will definitely be there to do that for you, because I am a firm believer that God honors that. I know He does. Times when I've felt very hopeless, there's been many of those times in my life, and as raising kids and kids that went through different things and are still going through things. Life is just a journey. It is never until we take that last breath. It's like we are always dealing with things and trying to decide how are we going to handle this or that. And we have trusted people that we go to for advice, and in the end, if we believe in the Lord, I'm a Christian, and so of course I lean on Jesus Christ, and sometimes I forget to go there first, and that's really my place of comfort. And but I do believe that God tells us, to pray for one another. He has a reason for that, and I know it does my heart good when I feel like that I can pray for somebody else and be helpful to them in that way. And so anyway, all that to say, again, if you ever have needs or whatever and you want me to pray for you, please just put it in the comments. I'll be happy to do it. Now, this is the highway that I'm on here, and it's just as backed up as I thought it would be. And especially when it's raining. I don't know what it is about rain. It's not like it that people slow down for the rain, because trust me, I've seen people driving like maniacs in the rain. But it's just like this highway is always backed up to start with, because they started doing a lot of building out in this direction, really at the time that we moved out that way. And then kind of the housing market crashed, and so there was nothing for a while, and so really the drive wasn't that bad. But then a few years ago, it started picking back up, and especially this past couple of years, the building of houses has gone nuts. Houses, apartments, townhouses, you name it. And yet, we're still on a little 2-lane going each way highway, and it just cannot deal with this much traffic efficiently. So we're kind of stuck in this. And like I said, this is not normally the way I have to go home, because I used to work, back the other direction on this very highway. The school I was at was right off of this highway. But I'm not at that school. I haven't been at that school for a few years now, so I don't have to drive on this thing. And so I would hear people say, oh, the traffic's just so terrible, And the way I went, it was not great, but it certainly wasn't this. So I know different ones of you live different places in the United States. Maybe some of you don't even live in the United States. And I know some of the channels I watch, people live all over, and the traffic is crazy no matter where you are. So anyway, that's that about that. At least I'm moving, and there's no wrecks, and so that's a good thing. It's like there's no wrecks, it's just people. It just takes some time for this many people to go down 2 lanes. So how is everybody doing? I hope you guys are all doing well. And it looks like, fingers crossed, that a lot of the stuff that we've gone through the past year may be kind of starting to dissipate a little bit. I was just listening to the news before I started this video, and they were talking about relaxing a lot of these mask mandates. Now here in Texas, the governor did do that a while back, but this one I heard on the news they were talking about it from a federal level, that they're talking about relaxing a lot of that, and I am so ready for that, y'all, because my goodness, I hate wearing that mask. I hate it. But, you know, I do it because I don't want somebody else, even though I've already been vaccinated, you know, technically, I don't know why I would need to wear the mask if the vaccination works, but people that are out and about, when they see me, they don't know that. And so I'm just kind of one of these people that I try to think about other people's feelings, you know, and everything. But at the same time, that mask, it does a number on my whole face and everything. And by the end of the day, because I have to wear it at work, you know, to students, by the end of the day, like, it hurts, like right here, because I wear the ones that have the little wire so that it doesn't fall down all day. And man, they're uncomfortable. Kudos to you doctors and nurses and dental hygienists and whoever has to wear those, you know, all the time, regardless of a pandemic. Y'all are amazing that y'all do that, because I end up with a headache a lot of times because of that mask. And I wash mine regularly, so it's not like, I don't feel like I'm breathing in my own germs or anything like that. I don't really feel like that. It's just, it's uncomfortable. So, I hope you guys are all doing well, and I'm excited that maybe some of this craziness with that situation is going to be relaxed a little bit. And also the other situation that I wanted to tell you guys too, speaking of different situations, I had made that video about Josie not feeling well. Well, let me tell you, we kind of finally figured out, we think she just pulled a little muscle or something, because all of that day, y'all, which was Sunday, all that day, that little girl just was not herself, and all she wanted to do was kind of lay around. And she's only 5 years old. It's not like she's an older dog. But anyway, she tried to jump up on the chair one time, and when she did, she didn't even make it onto the chair. She yelped. And so I was like, okay, that's like she pulled something. And then another time, I had her up in the chair with me, and my husband came in the door, and she wanted to jump down and go and welcome him in the back door, like she hadn't just seen him 10 minutes before. So anyway, she tried to jump down. And when she made that move to jump down, she didn't even make it to jumping down. She yelped again, like really bad, like it hurt. So I think it was like that movement she was going to make, whatever muscle she pulled, that was it. So I was even going to set up a vet appointment for her. Well, that was Sunday. Monday, which was yesterday, I thought, you know what? Yesterday morning, I went in there in her little room to give her her breakfast and let her out of the room for a minute, kind of let her sit with me while I ate breakfast. Well, she kind of came running out, not the zoomsies that she normally does, but she didn't just like walk out real slow like she had on Sunday. So I was like, okay. And she even did a couple of her little spins. So I thought, okay, I think she's feeling a little better. So I did not call the vet. I thought, I'm going to give it some time and see how she is at the end of the day. That was yesterday. Well, let me tell you, by the time I got home yesterday, she was pretty much her old self. She was trying to jump up and down, which I didn't want her to jump up and down on the chair, because I thought, good grief, if you're just now feeling better, I don't want you to hurt yourself again. So anyway, she was almost 100% yesterday, I would say. So I'm figuring that by the time I get home today, she's going to look like her old self, acting crazy, like normal. And so, yeah, I wanted to let you guys know that little Josie, is feeling a lot better. So I was very thankful for that, because that was just another worry on top of the other stuff that was going on. So anyway, guys, I guess I'm going to go ahead and end this video, because it looks like it's going to be about almost 15 minutes. And I don't know, some of y'all may not like long videos. I'm trying to condense these videos. I'm not very good at it yet, but I'm trying to work on them so that I have a lot that are like 10 minutes. It seems like that's the amount of time that a lot of people like to watch. And then maybe some longer videos and then some really short ones. I know that one of the channels I watch, Money Mom, hers are real quick. They're like 5 minutes, boom, they're over, you know. And I tend to like 15 to 20 minute videos. And then I do have some channels that I watch that are, they'll put up videos that are anywhere from 30 to 45 minutes. Well, I watch those, I just break them up. But anyway, guys, I'm going to let you go, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your Tuesday. And maybe I'll put up another video later in the week. I don't know, but I will try to put up one this weekend, provided that everything continues to go, you know, pretty well with everything going on. I'll see what I can do this weekend. But again, thank you for all your prayers. They're felt. And I will talk to you guys next time. All right, bye-bye.